know who I'm talking to right here. As far as I'm concerned, the best running back in football. That's who the hell I'm talking to. And you since you brought up, I wasn't going to ask you this, but since they brought up that you were talking to the Steelers, is there a chance that you think that you could end up being a Pittsburgh Steeler? Because God knows we need you. I mean, what have they told you?
I mean, like, this is the draft process. So, I mean, I don't make the decisions. The only thing I can control is, me training and working out and stuff like that. I can't control that. It'll be good to be a Steeler. But, at the end of the day, I just want to know where I'm setting up shop at for the next couple of years and what colors I'll be wearing. If it is the Steelers, then, I'll be more than happy, But like I said, I can't control stuff like that.
Don't let Stephen A. try to send you to a place with no offensive line, Najee.
No.
Look, you're
one
of the most well-rounded. You're one of the most well-rounded backs coming out of college I can remember at your height and size, athletic ability, jumping over guys, catching passes, the whole thing. What is it you want to show on the next level in your rookie year, wherever you wind up?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I want to show. I want to start off with, saying that, for a bigger back, that's 6'2", 230, there's a lot of things that people say that they can't do, like, not being agile, not being utilized in the pass game. What I'm saying? Maybe just like a bruiser back, he's not really good in open space. All these things, the stereotypes that they say about, a bigger back. And, so I want to show that, one, I could do all that. I want to show, too, that, the need of a running back, they say a lot of stuff about, don't pick a running back in the first round, blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to show that, that is still, to me, like the most important positions on the field of having a really good back who you could utilize in the pass game, and you can utilize with blocking and stuff like that too, protecting the quarterback and short down and distance positions, situations. So, a running back is still important, and, a running back who's that big and stuff like that can be utilized just as a scat back, as a little back, and, can be used in all three downs for sure.
Najee, obviously players make the game. Players make programs. We understand that, and you're big time, and I think you would have been big time no matter where you played. But I must ask you, because you see the plethora of players coming from Alabama as first-round picks and what have you. You know how fond I am of the great Nick Saban. Can you talk to me about and tell us something about the Alabama program? Like, is there something about this program that just, that just gets you prepared? I mean, we look at it and we say, obviously, they get you prepared for the NFL. But is there something special about this program being at Alabama that you could crystallize for a lot of people that we may not realize about the program?
Yeah, man. So for me, I'm a real grinder. I really love competition. So me coming out, I was the number one, whatever, recruit or something like that, But, for me to go to Alabama where they bring in, the number one DB, the number one linebacker, the number one defensive lineman, the competition level in practice is almost greater than the game because, you're going up against all these guys who's future first rounders, future Hall of Famers, future all pro, all this talent that's coming there. So, just me being in practice will be almost as hard as the game because I'm going against all these guys. And these guys, they're coming down hitting on defense, like Minka, you got Razor, you got Mac Wilson, you got Deron Payne, you got all these guys coming there, and really laying the wood. So, for me to get that in practice, and then when I'm in the game, I'm going up against, all these other, talent. It's just in practice, I'm already used to it. That's one thing. Another thing is like, we're bringing all type of NFL guys in there. We got Sarkisian, who came from the Falcons. We got Brian Dable, who's at Buffalo Bills now. We bring all these NFL guys, and they try to make it, the offense as NFL ready as possible. So, me learning all these things there in college that now translate into NFL, I'm going to all these Zoom meetings in NFL, and I just know all of the things like this because, we learned all that in practice. We learned all that in film. We learned all that on game day. It just translates so well into the NFL that, sometimes, I wouldn't even prepare for these. I would just know it already because, it's the same terminology as we use. It's just different names. So, for them to get us ready to play at the next level, if that's what you want to do, for them to bring in all the guys that they do and you like competing, then, Alabama's hands down the number one place you want to go for sure to get you ready for the next level.
I wanted to ask you about the Miami Dolphins because I seen you projected to go there at 18. And I love you on the Dolphins. That would be a problem. But I want to piggyback on something that Stephen A. just asked you and that you answered, which is, you it's not like you didn't play as a freshman, but you were behind a lot of really good backs, including Josh Jacobs. Do you think, looking back, were you ready to, could you have started as a freshman? Or do you like the way it works at Alabama because they are so deep, you don't get as many carries until you're really ready to do your thing? How would you answer that?
I mean, like I said, I'm always a competitor. I feel like, I'm always ready to play. It was a new offense. It was a new scheme that, me coming out of high school. But, I was always ready to play. Actually, they threw me in there my freshman year in the national championship game. And that's the biggest game of the year. That's what everybody practiced and played for. And we wasn't winning by a lot. We was losing by almost 3 touchdowns. They threw me and a couple other freshman guys in there. So, to answer that question, do I feel like I was ready to play? 100%. I went in there. I was juiced. I always just say, throw me in the fire. You know what I'm saying? Throw me to the wolves and watch me come back leading the pack. So, they threw me in there. I was excited. I got to, make the most of my opportunities and stuff like that. Am I happy that I was coming off the bench like that? No, I don't think any true competitor will be, happy when they feel like they can make an impact playing in the game. But it's really just waiting your turn and learning as much as possible and soaking up as much as you can from the older guys in front of me. Like you said, it was Josh, it was Damian, and it was Bo. So for me to just soak up as much as possible, and then when it's my time to make the most of my opportunity, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I knew you were a good teammate when I heard that Adam Schefter story that your flight got canceled and then you drove 9 hours. 9 hours? Talk about getting stiff to Alabama's pro day and you weren't even working out just to be there for your teammates. That was pretty impressive.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.